Hey y'all, Knox here with the American Suppressor Association, and welcome to the May 2024 Suppressor Policy Update. Most of the state legislatures around the country are thankfully out of session, but we do have one teaser for you about an initiative we've been working on for more than a dozen years. Now, we've been sworn to secrecy until it's signed into law, but what I can say is that at the time of filming, we expect that to come any day. When it does, we'll be sure to fill you in. Until then, let's get started with the million-dollar question. Where are wait times? The good news here is that wait times are still getting faster and more consistent. According to ATF, on April 1st, E-Form 4s averaged 53 days for individuals and 166 days for NFA trusts. As of May 1st, those numbers fell respectively to 39 days for individuals and 156 days for trusts. It's important to note that those averages include old applications, as well as the 30% or so of applications whose NICS checks were delayed. ATF cannot approve an application until they receive a NICS proceed from the FBI, so if you've applied for an NFA item and you didn't get it back quickly, chances are your NICS check was delayed. For tips on how to ensure your application does not get delayed, check out our video that explains just that. Now, according to our friends at Silencer Shop, the wait range for their customers applying as individuals is anywhere from 1 to 129 days, with a median wait of 3 days. For trust, the wait range is 5 to 133 days, with a median wait of 98 days. There's still a long way to go, and I can tell you that ASA won't stop working until you can walk into a shop, buy a suppressor, and take it home without any delay. But it's also important to remember where we came from. Last year, if someone told you that it would take less than 6 months to buy a suppressor, chances are you would have been ecstatic. Today, customers are consistently getting them back in a matter of days. And we will be sitting down with NFA Division leadership, including the incoming NFA Division Chief Stephen Albro at the Fair Trade Group's Firearms and Ammunition Compliance Conference on June 10th. You can expect a full update on all things e-forms, transfer times, and changes in ATF personnel following that meeting. Shifting gears to litigation, it's been a pretty active month for the courts. Most notably, the NRA won their First Amendment case, NRA v. Vullo, in front of the Supreme Court by a unanimous 9-0 margin, with Justice Sonia Sotomayor authoring the opinion. Now, I'm not sure anybody on the planet had Sotomayor leading the charge for an NRA case on your 2024 bingo card, but if you did, you just hit the jackpot. On the suppressor side of the House, we are still waiting for a ruling from Judge David Dugan in the Southern District of Illinois. If you aren't familiar, Anderson v. Raoul is a lawsuit backed by the ASA Foundation and Silencer Shop asserting that the state of Illinois' ban on suppressors is a violation of the Second Amendment. As soon as we hear anything, we will absolutely let you know. The ASA Foundation's goal is to file additional lawsuits in New Jersey and California and ultimately bring our case to the Supreme Court. Do we expect lightning to strike twice with Justice Sotomayor? Probably not, but we do believe we have the facts and the Supreme Court composition that would rule in our favor. If we are successful, suppressors would become legal in all 50 states, and they would be protected against any state or federal attempts to ban them. With anti-gun legislatures on the rise, that would be an absolute game changer. Help us raise money for the lawsuits by joining us at our second annual Silent Night Banquet in Austin, Texas on October 30th. Tickets and tables are live now at asabanquet.com. That's asabanquet.com. Don't miss out because these tickets are going to go fast. Last, but certainly not least, the American Suppressor Association is proud to be a part of a new organization called Task Force Expedition. TFE is a 501c3 nonprofit dedicated to raising funds and awareness for nonprofits that focus on military, first responder, and Second Amendment rights. From June 27th to July 8th, TFE will embark on its inaugural expedition to the summit of Mount Kilimanjaro, Tanzania. The expedition itself is funded entirely by industry sponsors and will pair each sponsor with a nonprofit organization to form a team. Our team, Team ASA Foundation, is sponsored by our friends at Silencer Co. While the adventure itself isn't competitive, the teams are going to compete to see who can raise the most funds through public donations. That's where you come into play. If you believe in what we're doing and you're looking for a place to make a difference, visit taskforceexpedition.com to make a donation towards Team ASA Foundation. At the end of the fundraising period, every dollar raised will be pooled together and equally distributed among the nonprofits. Task Force Expedition is more than just an adventure. It's a powerful opportunity to bring much-needed attention and resources to these organizations that tirelessly support our warriors, first responders, and our Second Amendment rights. Visit taskforceexpedition.com. That's taskforceexpedition.com to make a donation and be sure to pledge it towards Team ASA Foundation. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. We'll see you again next month.